Alright, this is a review of the Standard Hotel in New York City. Now, by no means a thorough review. I just happened to stay here in 2010 while attending a conference. So don't expect me to check out every part of the hotel. But just to give you my impressions and what I thought of it while I stayed there. I think I stayed there for about 2 or 3 days. First off, it's a really, really interesting hotel to be in. I've been in quite a few hotels, and there's few that are interesting like this way. I mean, just looking at it, it's sort of built over that old, I'm not sure if it's a highway or an L train in New York, kind of straddling it. The view is beautiful. You can see there all the facing windows. They're all on the river. I might actually put up some footage I took from my room. Well, if looking at the New York skyline is your idea of beautiful. But anyway, first impressions when I walked in. Finding the main entrance is a challenge. It's sort of not really marked well that I could tell. So the cab driver actually let me off at the wrong corner, so I ended up walking around the entire block just to find the entrance. But the entrance is the one with the big orange doors and awning. And when you come in, it looks hip and modern. It's a very small foyer, but it's nice. You get some friendly people behind the counter. They're very helpful. They're very quick and efficient. Which overall, I think that the staff of this hotel, I was quite impressed by them. I really had no problems with them at all. Going up, the elevator is a big highlight, and you might think, why the elevator? Well, because there is a little piece running in the elevator. I'm not sure how to describe it. Art, obviously, but it's a little animation, a little video clip running by an artist called Brambilla. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Marco Brambilla. I think you can look him up online. I'm sure you can get a link to more of his work. It's really interesting. And it's just very well built. It's integrated into a nice sound system, so it really fills that space and that waiting time in the elevator. You just have to see it. I mean, it's really interesting. Going up, the hall, standard hotel hall, nothing special. The doors, nothing special. Again, it's why do I mention the doors? Well, it's just they just feel wooden and cheap, and if you're in a hotel room, you want to kind of hope that there's a little bit of a barrier between you and all the bad people out there. But it's just the door seems a little flimsy. But anyway, when you get in, the rooms are small, but they're very Japanese, I would say, because they're like a ship, or they're compact. It seems everything has been thought out before they put it in there. So there's nothing really that was sort of just thrust in the room. Everything seems to have a purpose. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3", so I didn't feel cramped in there. And it has a big mirror. Had a big mirror on the side of the room, and a really interesting kind of a wooden roof thing coming down. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But one thing I really liked about it is they kept the toilet apart from the washroom, and that's from the bathroom. I mean, and that's a big thing for some people. They don't like to have the toilet next to the shower. The only thing, it doesn't really have a shower. It has a floor and a glass wall, and water comes out, and it takes a little getting used to if you're used to showering in enclosed spaces. It has a large bathtub. Not sure how many people still take baths. Maybe if you're entertaining or something, but I thought that was a bit of a waste of space. Sink, not that good. The bed is almost like a sofa couch, so I wouldn't even call it a bed. It looks smaller than it feels like, which again is odd. I mean, it's fine, but it looks really small. They have a widescreen TV. It's not plasma. It's one of the older, cheaper LCDs, but it's all right. A little workstation. You can obviously plug in for your laptop or whatever. Like a little desk with a integrated sofa in the wall. It doesn't really have a window. It sort of has the entire opening towards the outside is glass. And they even have a little note in the little brochure that you get when you check in that you should be careful about parading around naked. There's some funny pictures online about people who didn't take that advice and parading around naked in front of the full view of New York City. So it obviously comes with drapes, and my recommendation is to use them. Room service. I did call room service because I was getting a little bored of restaurants. It's not bad, but you can go online. There's some reviews on the restaurant. They're a little bit older. I think Zagat's did a review, but overall, I wasn't that impressed by the food. They had oysters, which were actually pretty good. I guess oysters are judged by the fact whether you are alive or not after you eat them. But they were quite tasty, and a little, little tray of ice with seaweed in it, a little nice vinegar and onion dip, which is pretty cool. I ordered a Cobb salad as well, which was not that good. I was not impressed at all. And you'd think, being in America, I mean, how can they screw up a Cobb salad? But I ordered some other dishes that they had them on the menu, but they didn't have the ingredients, so that's also a big no-no. But, I mean, Brussels sprouts, I guess not that many people order Brussels sprouts. And a pickle. I don't know why I ordered the pickle. I don't like pickles. But I thought it was, if it's like a boutique hotel, I thought they might have something interesting, but they didn't. It was just an awful, disgusting pickle. I threw most of it away. The bar was good. They had some really good tequila. At $45 for like 400 milliliters, which is a lot, but actually where I come from in Ontario, Canada, that's actually cheaper than it is at our local liquor store for that grade of Perron tequila. So that was kind of nice. It smoothed the edges. And they had some really great peanuts. I don't know, it seems trivial, but it's kind of nice to find good peanuts. And you haven't really lived until you've had really good peanuts. And beyond that, it's just, your various standardized hotel fridge type things, chips and various sodas and stuff. So yeah, I mean, that was the extent of my experience. I went down to the restaurant. It looked nice. It's well presented. Didn't order any food. I went out to the beer garden they have in the back, but I'm of German origin, and trust me, it wasn't that good. But I mean, it's if you want some atmosphere, it's all right. It's better than your average cafe. So yeah, it's not a bad hotel. I liked it. We got a discount along with the conference, so I didn't pay that much for it. I mean, I've been to a lot of hotels, and this is a cute one. It's a nice one. I mean, I would definitely consider coming back here next time in New York. So if you want something new and different, and you're tired of going to your local Marriott, then you might want to check this one out. There's one in Los Angeles, I think, too, and a couple here and there spread out. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Take care.